it was a nice game. And that, the way it came out was good.
I gotcha. Do you make nachos or chicken wings or anything like that?
None of that crap.
Hey there, movie buffs. Buckle up as we're about to dive into the ruggedly fabulous lifestyle and mind-blowing earnings of the one and only Clint Eastwood. From his silver screen adventures to his lavish off-screen life, we're spilling all the beans. We'll also share the latest news from his personal life. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more A-list excitement. Let's get started. All right, folks. Let's dive into the world of Clint Eastwood and explore how this legendary actor and director likes to spend his hard-earned cash. You might be surprised to learn that beyond his tough guy image on screen, he's got a soft spot for a few interesting hobbies and interests. First off, let's talk about his love for jazz music. Clint is a huge fan and has even composed some pieces himself. He's been known to invest in jazz clubs and events, promoting the genre and helping keep it alive. In fact, he composed the scores for several of his own films like Mystic River and $1 Million Baby. Who knew Dirty Harry had such a musical touch, right? Now, you can't talk about Clint Eastwood without mentioning his passion for golf. He's an avid golfer and has even owned his own course, the Tahama Golf Club in Carmel, California. He's been spotted numerous times enjoying a round or two. And let's be real, when you're Clint Eastwood, you can afford to hit the greens at some of the most beautiful courses worldwide. Another one of Clint's interests is aviation. He's got a soft spot for flying and has even incorporated it into some of his movies. He's flown helicopters and planes on screen, showcasing his skills and love for all things airborne. It's clear that Clint enjoys the thrill and freedom that comes with taking to the skies. Clint is also known for his love of animals, particularly horses. He's been involved in breeding and caring for these majestic creatures, and it's a passion that has stayed with him throughout his life. His appreciation for horses has even been featured in some of his films like Unforgiven and The Mule. Lastly, Clint is a big supporter of various charities and causes. He's donated to organizations focused on education, health, and the arts. It's clear that he believes in giving back and using his success to make a positive impact on the world. His philanthropic efforts show that there's a big heart behind that tough exterior we all know and love. Okay, let's dive into the personal life and relationships of the legendary Clint Eastwood. You know, despite his tough guy image on screen, his off-screen life has been just as intriguing and complex. Clint has been married twice, but his path in love hasn't always been a smooth ride. His first marriage was to Maggie Johnson in 1953, and they had 2 children together, Kyle and Allison. Now, you might be thinking, that's pretty straightforward, but hold on to your hats, because it gets a bit more complicated. During his marriage to Maggie, Clint had a few notable affairs. One was with actress Sandra Locke, which lasted for about 14 years. They even lived together at one point, and she was a significant part of his life, both personally and professionally. Another was with flight attendant Jocelyn Reeves, with whom he had 2 children, Scott and Catherine. After his divorce from Maggie in 1984, Clint didn't rush into marriage again. He had several relationships, including one with actress Frances Fisher, with whom he had a daughter, Francesca. It wasn't until 1996 that Clint tied the knot again, this time with news anchor Dina Ruiz. They had a daughter, Morgan, but their marriage wasn't meant to last forever. They separated in 2013, and Dina filed for divorce the following year. But love found Clint again in 2014 when he started dating Christina Sandera. The pair reportedly met when Christina was working at Clint's property, the Mission Ranch Hotel in Carmel by the Sea, California. Unlike his previous high-profile romances, Clint kept his relationship with Christina relatively private. They opted for a quiet life together in the small coastal town where Clint had lived for decades and even served as mayor. Sadly, their love story came to an end when Christina passed away from a heart attack at the age of 61 on July 18, 2024. Clint expressed his grief in a statement saying, "Christina was a lovely, caring woman, and I will miss her very much." It's clear that she held a special place in his heart. One thing's for sure, though. Clint's personal life has been just as full of ups and downs as the characters he's played on screen. But through it all, he's remained a dedicated father and a true Hollywood icon. After the devastating loss of his girlfriend Christina in 2024, Clint Eastwood was understandably heartbroken. Their relationship had been a source of happiness and comfort for him, and her passing left a significant void in his life. In the wake of her death, Clint made it clear that he had no plans to pursue any new relationships. In a rare public statement, he shared that he was focusing on his family, his work, and his personal well-being. It's completely understandable that after such a loss, he would need time to heal and reflect. Clint has always been a private person when it comes to his personal life, and this situation is no different. He's been keeping a low profile, spending time with his children and grandchildren, and continuing to work on his film projects. At 94 years old, he's still as dedicated to his craft as ever, which is truly inspiring. So, as of now, it seems that Clint Eastwood is not actively seeking a new relationship. Instead, he's choosing to surround himself with the love and support of his family and friends, and that's something we can all respect. We wish Clint all the best during this time, and will continue to admire his incredible talent and contributions to the film industry. Let's take our minds off the bad news and talk about the actor's financial state. After all, what Clint Eastwood has now was earned through hard work and perseverance. First off, let's talk about Clint's acting career. This guy has been in the game for over 6 decades, and he's starred in some of the most iconic films of all time. From the spaghetti westerns like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, to the Dirty Harry series, and who can forget his touching performance in The Bridges of Madison County? Each of these films not only made him a household name, but also brought in some serious cash at the box office. And you know what that means? Big bucks for Clint. But acting isn't the only way Clint has been raking in the dough. Oh no, he's also a highly acclaimed director. With films like Unforgiven, Mystic River, and $1 Million Baby under his belt, he's proven that he's just as talented behind the camera as he is in front of it. And when you're directing Oscar-winning films, the paychecks are nothing to sneeze at. Now, let's talk about endorsements and investments. Clint has lent his rugged good looks and distinctive voice to a number of ad campaigns over the years. Remember those Chrysler commercials? Yeah, those weren't just for fun, they came with a hefty price tag. And as for investments, Clint isn't just a pretty face. He's got a keen business sense and has invested in properties and businesses that have only added to his wealth. So, just how much money are we talking about here? Well, according to various sources, Clint Eastwood's net worth is estimated to be around $500 million. Yeah, you heard that right. $500 million. That's a lot of spaghetti westerns, folks. Well, let's take a look at the actor's real estate portfolio. First off, let's talk about Clint's crown jewel, the Mission Ranch Hotel in Carmel, California. This isn't just a piece of real estate, it's a piece of history. The ranch dates back to the 1800s, and Clint stepped in to save it from being turned into condos in the late 80s. He restored it to its former glory and then some, turning it into a luxurious 31-room hotel with a restaurant and stunning views of the Pacific Ocean. It's not just an investment for Clint, it's a labor of love. Now, let's talk about Clint's personal residence. He's called Carmel by the Sea home for decades, and it's easy to see why. This coastal town is a dream, with its rugged coastline, charming architecture, and vibrant art scene. Clint's home, known as the Hog's Breath Inn, is a local landmark. It's a beautiful, sprawling property with lush gardens, a pool, and plenty of space for Clint and his family to enjoy the California sunshine. But Clint's real estate portfolio doesn't stop at the California border. He also owns properties in other states, including a ranch in Bernie, California, and a home in Sun Valley, Idaho. These aren't just investments, they're retreats where Clint can unwind and enjoy the great outdoors. Clint Eastwood isn't just a Hollywood legend, he's also a savvy real estate investor. From historic hotels to stunning personal residences, his properties are a testament to his incredible success and his love for the finer things in life. Let's dive in and take a look at some of the cars and vehicles that have been part of Clint Eastwood's journey. First up, we have the classic 1958 Jaguar XK150. This beauty is not just a car, it's a statement. With its sleek design and powerful engine, it's no wonder Clint Eastwood was drawn to it. Now let's talk about his 1992 GMC Typhoon. This high-performance SUV was way ahead of its time. It's not just about the looks. This beast packs a serious punch under the hood. It's practical, powerful, and perfect for someone who likes to take control, just like our man Clint. Next, we have the 1999 Ford E150 van. You might be thinking, a van? Really? But remember, Clint Eastwood is not just an actor. He's also a director and producer. This van was his mobile office equipped with everything he needed to work on his films while on the go. It's a perfect blend of practicality and comfort. Lastly, let's not forget his love for trucks. Clint Eastwood has been spotted in various pickup trucks over the years, from Fords to Chevys. These trucks aren't just for show, he actually uses them. They're a reflection of his down-to-earth personality and his love for the outdoors. Clint Eastwood's collection of cars and vehicles is not just about luxury or status. Each vehicle tells a story about his life, his work, and his personality. Whether it's a classic Jaguar or a practical van, each one is a testament to his journey and his passions. That's all for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, but the fun doesn't stop here. We've got more incredible videos for you to explore. Keep watching and have a great time.